And we're back with more Legaia 2. Citizen Strife here. And we're going to Drakonia. And we're going to fight stuff or avoid fighting stuff because no random encounters. Hooray. But they picked up Ain. And I don't think he's going to be in the party because Sharon's in the party. And why would we shift off Maya? Because Maya's great.
Although we should really shift someone off and bring Kazan back in because he's an ass kicker.
Oh, yeah. That's true. But I don't want to get rid of either of them, though. But the Earth Crest is glowing? Huh? Are we inside the volcanic isle? Looks like it. Oh yeah, let me get
Now this is what you need the new guy for.
Looks like we can't go any further unless we move this rock.
You're joking, right? How are we ever going to move that?
Nope. Won't budge. I will do it. Wow.
Whoa. Hey, you're pretty useful to have around.
We should hurry. Wow. Another dopey look. Leave it to Lang to always have a stupid look ready.
Well,
To be fair, this was the best time for it.
Lang was a very sheltered kid.
Yeah, when is he ever going to see a giant man push rocks?
You saw where he grew up. They don't know anything in that village.
Yeah. They know how to stab stuff in woods. That's all they know.
It's a village full of ignorant people that don't know anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up those guides.
And I don't mean that in a bad way, you know.
Oh, no.
Ignorant does mean lack of knowledge.
Yes.
They just don't know nothing.
Through one. Drakonia. Right.
Oh look, I just activated another teleport pad.
Ooh. Alright, so I'm ready just in case we need stuff. So, arts or where to go. Alright, fame bottle. Find a bottle. Also, I was on Reddit the other day, and people were talking about, oh god, was it? It was like weird looking, like dungeons or parts in video games.
Mm-hmm.
People were talking about, let's say, X-Death's castle in Final Fantasy V because it has like Doom-looking skulls and crap postulating on the walls, and it reminded me of Legaia's dungeons. And I said, the Legaia meat dungeon is memorable in all the worst kind of ways. And a guy goes, "Oh, did you mean the city with all the crap, or did you mean the final dungeon?" I'm like, both. It was nice to be remembered for that sort of thing. Because yeah, this has sort of that look to it.
Well, this one's not supposed to be like a biological entity. This is actually supposed to be a volcano.
Yeah, it's kind of. Oh, now I know what it reminds me of. Remember when you ever like theater drapes or stuff. It's like it's got theater drapes all over the place, except it's rock.
Ah,
Interesting look.
what's in here? Oh, another one of these.
God, I remember when I used to jog everywhere. Man.
Well, another teleporting pad. I don't want to go in there just yet.
It is kind of funny though, because it's like the concept of sprinting in a video game or using stamina. It's like, let's walk everywhere, let's run everywhere, and press a button, and we can run 20 feet before we get out of breath, and then do it again. I'm like,
Okay, so now I'm gonna backtrack this way.
yeah, but we're not sure as of yet, but we have been in contact with another one of Lee's friends, and somebody that's been in a couple of our watch parties recently may or may not join us for these episodes, but we're hoping he does. If he does, then we'll divvy up roles and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Fox, I believe.
He's a very interesting personality.
Fit right in with our group. You are the very nice, very somewhat goofy, but very nice person to keep everything on track. I'm the weirdo that supposedly runs everything, but totally doesn't, and just flies off the seat of his pants. And
however perverted you think we are, Fox beats us both. He's awesome.
That's interesting. Well, like I said, we don't know quite yet. We'll do these episodes as they are. If he's able to join, he's able to.
I came back to the beginning somehow. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Right.
So first what I need to do is this.
Bonk.
And then this.
I see.
And then I can come over here.
Ray! Yay, another teleporter. Last hit symbol.
I don't know what that does, but there are some.
We know what the Barone does.
There are some things that I picked up that.
I read that for a second and I thought it said crazy about Steve. Did I ever tell you that time there was a Final Fantasy VI rando where a dude named every item and every character and every enemy Steve?
I don't remember if you did. Ooh.
It sounded like a great idea at the time, but then about 10 minutes in, the guy was going, okay, yeah, this is getting ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. He still beat it, but it was like, yeah, you name everything, every attack, every character, every item, every area, everything is Steve. It's just like, this entire list would just say Steve. Yeah, that's not going to get confusing.
Oh.
Until he never did it again.
I would hope not.
Yeah. Creepy mushroom.
What did I pick up? The one something?
The last hit symbol.
Last hit symbol. 'Cause, 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 'cause
Let's say it's an accessory.
Let's find out.
There it is.
Always last in order of action.
Oh.
Blocks berserk. Probability of first strike. Converts 5% of damage received in special attacks into MP. Oh, that's nice.
Tailwind sounds like one of those things like you want to guarantee healing at the end of a turn.
Oh my gosh, you can see I don't have his, I don't have the weight code on anymore. You can see because they're all overweight. You see that? They're all over-equipped.
Ow. So does that mean they can't move, or...?
They can move, I just can't equip anything else on them or change their equipment.
No. Okay, well,
until I turn the weight back on or they level up.
Oh.
And get their weight increased.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so the logs don't return back to the spot. Interesting.
No.
Rocks.
But if I leave the room, they should.
Cool. I don't know why I called them logs. I guess I was thinking of Ren and Stimpy when I was looking at them. I don't know why.
Okay, now what I need to do is push this one first, and then push this one.
There.
So that I can do this.
And then Sharon can do her... Oh, no, Aang can do it. Man,
they can all
jump.
do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sharon just attacks things at distance. I forgot. Ooh, a camp.
And now we can listen to conversations.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done that in a while. Lang, wasn't the sea huge?
Yeah. It just went on and on. Like you could see right to the ends of the earth.
And the sea is unending. It goes on forever. That's why it fills you with unending dreams. Hey, listen to me, will ya? But it really is unending, you know. That's because it's all connected in a big loop. How did you like it, riding on the Bloodhawk? Wasn't it the best?
I would say it was great. No doubt. Cutting through the sea breeze. Being out on sea is great.
Attaboy, I knew you'd like it. I've got an idea. How about we start our own little pirate legend together, just you and me? We could get us a bunch of henchmen and talk about about 5 pirate ships. Yeah, we could form a whole fleet. You could be the captain, Lang, and I could be the captain's girl. What do you say? What? What do you want? Well, we're trying to get the Source Forge back to the way it was, remember? Okay, already, I get it, but can't a girl dream for a while? What do you look so mad for?
Ooh. Nice.
Maya's sitting over there getting jealous. I think she was the one who was saying, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
That's adorable. Just who is that shady Kenjiro guy? Don't tell me you guys know him.
He's an acquaintance. I am not about to call him a friend.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's an acquaintance of ours.
Really? Well, listen to me then. You better not have anything to do with a guy like that.
Less than we want to.
Trust me on this one. This guy gives off the distinct odor of a con man.
Does that smell like brute?
What an awful thing to say. True, Kinjiro might not take a bath as often as he should, but
Oh.
that's no reason.
Well, it's not good to judge a book by its cover, but in Genjiro's case, if you don't watch that guy, he'll scam you.
It's exactly what Sharon just said.
I love how she just nonchalantly is like, he doesn't bathe, but he's not bad. Anyway, Ain, is that mark on your shoulder the birthmark? It's a tribal emblem proving I'm a warrior. It's not the birthmark.
Now I get it. You're too embarrassed to talk about your origin. Your origin must be a squid or something.
Yeah.
A squid origin? What's that? A weird wriggling creature with 10 tentacles.
There's no such thing.
Don't you worry, we're all friends. You don't have to hide your true self.
You said there's no such thing. Forget if that was Lang or
That was
Maya.
Lang. That was his inner monologue there. He's like, a squid? I want to see one too.
What's the matter, Maya? You don't look so good.
It's so hot. I feel kind of dizzy.
Well, we are inside a volcanic isle, after all. Maya was born in snow country. She's probably not used to this heat. It doesn't help she's wearing so many clothes.
That too. I'm not hot. Well, geez, look at you. You're wearing too many clothes. That's why.
See?
Just rip some of that stuff off. Come on, what are you waiting for? Take off my clothes? I couldn't do that. I'm just fooling with you. Just kidding.
Sharon want to take off her clothes? There's not much left to take off.
I mean, they should just get her a cute little dress to wear when they're not in places that are cold.
Honestly, that's what most games should be doing, is like hot and cold versions of outfits so that it actually makes sense when you... Yeah, they don't do that. It's dumb.
I know. Hell, do you know one of the biggest changes Stardew Valley just made? They finally gave the NPCs... They finally gave the NPCs winter clothes.
Finally?
Yeah.
The reason I bring this up is every time I go back to revisit Mount Gagazet in Final Fantasy X, I'm sitting there going, Waka and Tidus have their shirts exposed, or have no shirts at all.
Yeah.
Lulu has belts for days, and it's like the only one equipped for that looks to be Orin or Kamari. I'm like, what the hell? Can't you just do something about that? I'm like, no, we don't. We're not gonna wear no clothes. No. No. It's not that hard. Just
and Riku's
Riku's
wearing little shorts.
Yeah, I know, because that game just couldn't stop showing her ass for some reason. That's a whole nother story. But it's just like, man, it's not hard to create
Final Fantasy's love for the butt cam.
Yeah, it was unnerving. But yeah,
it's real.
Outfit changing shouldn't be so hard. I saw like freaking Radiata stories of all things at least have like 4 variants of armor for the main character. It was something you get for special occasions, but it was like, different armor? What is this? You know, it doesn't seem that crazy. Anyway, this place is bigger than I thought. Who knows what's up ahead? We'd better proceed with caution.
Alright, I think we're finally done with all the... Yeah, we are.
Alright, well, that's too bad.
Okay. So let's see.
Cooking all the food.
Oh, that's an idea. I could go through my cookbooks and, give, recipes to Aim.
Oh. How do you pronounce that?
I am assuming it's something like potofu?
I'm gonna look that up. I've seen that before, and I don't do French pronunciations.
Oh, that's gardening. And learned brownies. Um.
Tofu, apparently.
That was what I said.
Yeah. Cool. Now I know more French words than I've ever known.
I'm like somewhat okay with the pronunciations. I just can't do the accent for shit. And I'm not good at the hawking sound they make either. Because I'm the opposite of that. I don't try to hawk spit.
I remember there was a character in the third Phoenix Wright game.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he was doing a fake French accent, so it was one of those like, do I really try it? But then I just made a disclaimer going, okay, unlike Francisca, I'm not actually going to try and make a decent attempt at this accent. I'm not going to look this up. I'm going to see what happens. And it was terrible. And I was just like, yep, I'm okay with that. I don't know French. I'm not. It probably he sounded more German than anything because that fake German accent you hear and everything. It was probably more like that. I'm just like, whatever. Me not know French.
Oh, that is because you have not seen the Clue, monsieur.
No.
We gotta watch Clue. Oh my god.
Wait, I have seen Clue. It's just been a decade. Oh god, it was so good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember that Family Games?
Yeah, I still watch them every once in a while.
Okay, guess what he did once? He decided that he wanted to do a table reading of a movie script.
Really?
So he came up with Clue. That was one of the ones that he did, and guess who I got to be?
Tim Curry.
No, I got to be Mrs. White. It was
Oh,
awesome.
God.
I
forget his. And Miss White was the more demure one, right? The other one was the hot one.
Miss Scarlet. You're
Miss
thinking
Scarlet. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Miss Scarlet was the one in the really bright green emerald green dress with the red hair, and Mrs. White was the Asian-looking chick with the black dress and the black hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to be her.
Because I know Colonel Mustard and I know Mr. White and I know Tim Curry, the butler. I think
Mrs. White.
It's been Mrs. White. It's been so freaking long. The only thing I remember is the multiple endings, and one of them, and the dude goes, "And now I'm gonna go home and something my wife."
He said, like, "Oh, that's because in the beginning of the movie, he told everybody he was gay, and that was what he was being blackmailed for."
Oh.
But in the end, he's like, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife."
That's what it was. I was gonna be more graphic. I was like, no.
No, that's literally what he said.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah.
There was a point in that when I had to do all of Mrs. White's dialogue, and they thought I was hilarious. Then they also, at one point, Paul's wife was supposed to do the singing telegram bit, and she messed up. And he's like, no, Lee, are you still here? I'm like, yeah. Oh. He's like, Lee, you're the singing telegram, go. I'm like, okay. It was so funny, but...
Oh, I'm looking at the cast. I remember it now.
Do you know what really got me is who the singing telegram was in the movie? She was one of the Go-Go's.
Oh.
Her name is Jane Wiedlin. She was one of the Go-Go's.
Huh. Interesting. But yeah, that movie is amazing. like I said, I don't do it justice because I haven't seen it in a decade or more. But you have
She
a movie with Tim Curry, Martin Mull, and Christopher Lloyd in it, among others. You're like, you can't lose.
Madeline Kahn too. She's a fucking comedic genius. Well,
Uh-oh.
she was. Yeah, now we get to the real part of the. Oh, I hate this.
Oh.
I hate this dungeon.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
I love how you turned away and I couldn't hear. I didn't know if you were gonna squeak or not. Because it's not like you always do, though.
No, it's not like I always do. I try to suppress it a lot, and then sometimes it squeaks.
I'm sorry if that sounded awkward. It's just, it's like.
Ah,
Then again, my sneezes are basically the I've blown everyone in the next county away, and I've probably broken my back. So everybody's got their own version. Mine is just whatever happens, I'm not responsible. People will like in the rest of the store, even if it's like halfway across the store, will be like, "You okay?"
wow.
Yeah, it's like somebody sneezed. Who was it? It was like me. Thank you.
Wow.
So, yeah, if you, remember, kids, if you get your arm up, it will protect you and your other people from your germs. Do
Oh,
not
here it
use your
is.
hands. Use your sleeve and your arm.
Attack transformer. No AP is consumed during the next turn only. A secret medicine that makes the key of nature your own.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Woo!
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. One thing I really have to do though is I have to I know that there are these items that you can get, these accessories, you can combine them in such a way where you can oh, I hate these. I really hate these puzzles.
Wait, what's going on here? There's 3 rocks or orbs.
Yep.
And then I see an elevated. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Oh, it's one of these.
Yep.
Is this what I think it's gonna be? Lighting block puzzle?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
A sliding block puzzle. I hate this.
Yes, just what a JRPG with random encounters needs. Puzzles.
This one's fairly easy though.
I guess.
Okay. You.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Because this one I
Yeah.
just pushed over here. Then
Yeah.
I had to push one over here so that I could push this other one up and then over. And then
Yeah.
that would stop for this one.
Yeah, I think for me, what it is like if a game is not designed around puzzles, it seems strange when a game suddenly does do puzzles.
Yeah, I know. I hate that this one does puzzles every now and then.
The one that I'm always remembering is the Persona 5 Okumura dungeon, the airlock thing. That one was notorious. But I think it's more like, unless you're Zelda, like, nobody expects a puzzle to be in your thing. So, please don't. This one doesn't look too bad. Alright, that was painless.
That one was easy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they're all easy.
Yeah. But like I said, I got like super frustrated playing the Link's Awakening game a few weeks ago. I think I just said I turned what was a great experience into just a frustrating pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was another game like late last year called Eternites, which was trying to be kind of Persona-y, sort of whatever, but with like action platforming. But then they pulled this like Battletoads-esque. How would I describe it? You know that thing in Battletoads where you're supposed to dodge the barriers and you jump over them with a ski or something?
And yeah.
Yeah, well, basically that, but you can't miss any of them because you'll start out from the beginning.
Ugh.
There's no checkpoints. There's no hit bars. There's no HP. You hit a wall, you're done. And it doesn't indicate where the stop is. It's just, all right, I guess I'm fucking done with this game now. Because I tried for like an hour on and off stream to do it, and I just could not do it. And I'm like, well. And that was after
Something tells me I'm not supposed to be
Force.
there just yet.
And it was also after forced stealth sections. So imagine my surprise. You give me forced stealth, like Arkham Asylum Scarecrow sections, and freaking Battletoad segments back to back. I was like, yeah, no, this game's fucking done. I was just like, no.
Wow.
So yeah. Please, game developers decide to just do one certain thing well or two. If you try to make your game every single thing, you're just going to alienate people who want a thing to be a thing. So I kind of just want a JRPG to be JRPGs, you know, encounters and storylines. If I wanted puzzles, I'd play a Zelda game.
This is the one. This is the one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So do they all have to hit? So they all have to be lined up at the same time. They can't be hit one and then you hit a second one, you hit a third one. They all have to be hit, right?
You have to make sure that you get one of these white thingies on one of these red squares.
Okay.
And I think I got this by blind luck once, and I don't remember how the hell I did it. So, give me a second.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, let me see if I can follow these.
Okay.
Let's see if I can follow these arrows on this picture. Okay, so the first thing they say to do is this. the next step is to do this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Now the third step is this. And I think this. Okay, and then step number 4 is to do that. Oh no, wait, I missed step 3. I gotta start over. I missed step 3. No. Okay, so step 1 was to push this here. Step 2 was to okay, and then step 3 was to do this. Or no, this is... Wait, why am I doing step 4 first? I'll just leave this where it was for a minute. Step 3 is to come up here. The rest of step 3 is to do this. Okay. And then do this. Okay, so now I get it. Then for step 4, I just do this. And then step 5. I do that. And then step 6 is to do this.
Uh-huh. Hurrah!
Woohoo!
Stuff is happening.
I followed the arrows! Yay! Okay. I done it. Without taking a whole freaking 3 hours and 2 headaches.
Yeah.
Believe me, you have no idea how many times I have, like, rage quit over this puzzle.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Okay, so apparently we have not killed Elliot and Marianne.
Well, they're about to.
And by extension, we have not killed Lord Doplin yet either.
Oh no!
So I'm going to find us a good recipe. Like...
If I start screaming as Doplin, I'll try to stay away from the mic a little bit. God.
They're all like, it's just the same dialogue we've read before.
Oh, yeah.
He just said it's hot, unbearably hot. Okay. Sharon acquired the nickname Dishwasher.
What? What?
I don't get it.
Yeah. So you said Marianne and Elliot are next?
Yep, that's the fight coming
Okay.
up.
Might be a good idea to call this an episode.
Think so, yeah.
All right. So, those dorks are gonna get what's coming to them next time.